Also on the show, it's Mr. Tight Work. What's good, Tight?
What's good, fellas? What's good? Let's get this going. 23 almost here.
Man, thank God 22 is over. And of course, we got to kind of balance out the good guys in the group. So we brought Mr. Toxic into building himself, Mr. Omatic. What's good, Matic?
Man, what's up, fellas?
All right, guys. 22 is over with. Shout out to Mr. Andy Force and the Cleveland Browns winning high stakes. But that means absolutely nothing. That just means you got the most lottery balls. So, Chris Murray, you've been here the longest with us. What did you think when Nuke said instead of the winner of high stakes getting first pick, you just get the most lottery balls? And the guy that's got one lottery ball at the bottom, Nasty Noob himself, he could get the best pick in the draft.
To be honest, it was like 50 split on my feelings, but I felt like it's something new had to be added to add that, that hype or that build that anticipation of hitting this in May 23, because we was doing kind of like the same old thing every year, high stakes, winner gets first pick, so forth, so forth. So I felt like it's going to kind of shake May 23 up out the gate, in my opinion. So I feel like it was a good idea. 50.
You got 31 in them lottery balls, so you got a kind of good pick. Tight Work. He's sitting over there with 29 lottery balls. Let's go down to the guys that got 3, 4. What you think? Like a guy like the Bengals or maybe the Titans, they got 2 balls, 4 balls. Oh, Mac, what you think those guys are thinking right now?
Man, they are praying to baby Jesus that the lottery goes away, that they get struck by lightning, that they find gold. I mean, it really opens up the league for everybody. Everybody's got a shot, to get a better pick than what they deserve. And then those people with, a lot of balls, no homo, they have a shot to be at the bottom. So it is what it is.
Tight Work, my question to you is, you got, do you think this lottery system is going to change the landscape of Dynasty, or do we still see those same top echelon guys? No matter what team they get in 23, they're going to be successful.
I think it's going to change it up only preseason when everybody talk about teams, what team they get. But once we start playing, the cream always rises to the top. And the last 2 cycles always been in the NFC North, so they had 5 Super Bowls apiece both years. So I think the good guys still going to be good, but at least the team's going to be different. The good teams might go to a lesser user this go around.
So it might take a little bit longer to kind of build some of these teams up. We'll see. That's if the lottery balls just go haywire. So we came here for a purpose. And that purpose was to find out your draft order 1 through 32. So without further ado, Nasty Noob, let's find out who got the first pick in the Madden 23 NFL draft. And with the first pick, it is none other than King Vitamin. That is crazy. All right. So, OG, King Vitamin, he had 28 balls. No homo. 28 balls, pause. So he had quite a bit. He had a good year. He actually finished 5th in high stakes. So is this not really a surprise yet? We haven't seen a surprise yet. Where is King Vitamin? Where do you think King Vitamin goes in Madden 23?
He definitely ain't going back to.
Bro, he can't pick the Cowboys.
Listen, he ain't going back to Dallas.
He is going back to Dallas. Let's just get that out the gate. King Vitamin is taking his Cowboys. He a diehard Cowboy. But let's say he can't take the Cowboys. Where he go?
Cleveland. You'll be a fool not to go there. That's the best. Whoever get this first pick, I don't care if you a diehard home team fan, the best team out the gate that has trade away pieces, has everything you're looking for on the defense side of the ball, offense side of the ball, ready to go, built for it tough, the Cleveland Browns. If he goes to Dallas, he's smoking crack, he's snorting like that. That's it's just a waste of the first pick. You might as well just pass it on down the board if you ain't gonna take the best team in the game. Because Yeah.
But I understand Cleveland has the weapons, but Omatic, is Cleveland clearly the cut favorite?
I think they're favored on paper, but you got to think about after year one, you're going to be in cap hell with all those players, kind of like you were.
Got the best trade away pieces.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to deal with that right off the bat. Plus, for me, they ain't got enough uniforms for me.
Well,
good point.
The good thing is, Omatic, you're not picking one. So the Cleveland Browns will probably be going according to OG Chris Marion. All right, let's see who got picked 2 in the Madden 23 draft. Uh-oh. The Chicago Bears have just come off of the board as the bus gets picked number 2. Another year with Justin Fields. Tight work. Does the bus go back to Chicago, or does he shake up the landscape?
Of course he going back, man. He just landed his plane on another side of town. Bus ain't going nowhere else unless he's forced to. So the Bears, once again.
The Bears going off pick number 2. But OG, if he doesn't go to Chicago, Bus can be pretty successful anywhere, and he's got the second pick. He's kind of sitting pretty because we expect King Vitamin to take maybe the Dallas Cowboys. You think he's going Cleveland. That opens a lot of teams up. So where could Bus go to get back to that dominant man that he was in Madden 21, where he was winning Super Bowls? Where else besides Chicago should he go?
I could see him going to Denver. I mean, to be honest, I could definitely see him going to Denver. They got a couple pieces out there that fits to the Bus game style, how you like to play in Madden. So I could definitely see him either Denver or even making a real double trip to Washington. Like, definitely could see that. But we already know he's going to Chicago.
All right, let's move on. Pick 3 in the upcoming Madden 23 draft. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Listen, the first shock of the draft. Tight work. The first shock of the draft. Expert down there at the bottom had 3 lottery balls. How does Expert get number 3? It's rigged. It's got to be rigged, right?
No, you know what I'm saying? He's about the fate. You know what I'm saying? Today's Sunday. So he was blessed in a way that no other DMLer is this cycle. I'm happy for you.
Crazy.
Too bad Vitamin went before you, so we ain't seeing those. We ain't seeing those Cowboys. So I'm thinking Expert might go get Lamar this cycle and run around with the
that's
Ravens, man.
That's not happening. If Vitamin does not take the Dallas Cowboys, I will be taking the Dallas Cowboys. Let's just put it. If he makes a mistake and takes somebody else, I will be taking the Cowboys. If he does not, we're going to be in that cap hell because I'm going to Cleveland.
I'm telling you. Play around if you want.
That roster is stacked.
Loaded.
Yes, sir. All right. Pick 4 in the draft. Who got blessed with pick 4? And it's Jay Ramsey. Had a good year. How many balls did Jay Ramsey have? He had 22. So he's up there. He had a good year with those 49ers, and he's a 49er fan. Matic, does he go back to San Fran and try and win a Super Bowl with the 49ers?
For sure.
I think if he's a true fan, but, some people like to change it up. He might want, move over to the AFC, one of the stack teams. But I do think he's going somewhere with a mobile quarterback.
Well, they're going to have a mobile quarterback and that young guy that they drafted a couple seasons back. So we'll see. All right, let's see who got number 5 here in the Madden 23 Dynasty Draft. It's the Super Bowl winner, Mr. AK Force, and we know him as Andy, Mr. Blue Paps, beer drinking, 29. He had 32 balls. He had the most balls and the best chance to get pick 1, and he goes here to 5, Chris Murray. Does Andy Force have a reason to be upset?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, there's only one reason why. And that's because he better pray that Ramsey does not get those 49ers. He just fell literally one slot short. And that's to be the only reason that he's going to go crack open a goddamn 12-pack and chug that shit down. Because if Ramsey takes those 49ers, he's going to be a little upset. Especially after winning the Super Bowl and having the most balls in the draft. Pause.
But tight work, we've seen Andy Force be successful in every Madden, no matter where he's gone. Does it really matter to Andy Force?
Nah, man, because he's gonna get those PBRs, sit back and win some games, man. I don't know how he do it, but yeah, I can't even tell you predict what he's thinking now if the Niners gone. But yeah, he not gonna care. He's gonna get a PBR and ball.
Is anybody else watching this looking for the pictures that are popping up, or is it just me?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Hey. Those are your top 5 picks. Let's see who got number 6. And remember, these guys on the show, we have no clue this draft order. We are finding this out as you are finding this out. So who got pick number 6 in the DML draft? All right, Chris Murray. You got
Philly.
6.
Philly, here we come. It's nothing to talk about, man.
Murray. Listen, what is this? This is like the 7th year tradition in a row where you get on a pre-draft show, say I'm going back to Philadelphia, and then never go to Philadelphia.
No.
Listen, I expect it to be this because this is the tradition. We expect you to come on here and say you're going to Philly, and then you go somewhere else. But go ahead, give us your reason why this year is the year that you go to Philadelphia.
There's nothing else to prove. I mean, we came on the show last cycle. We told what we was gonna do. We wasn't running for no smoke, and we gonna have fun. This man, we gonna go to the city of brotherly love and just have fun. That's it. There's nothing to talk about.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, man, my fault. Scratch there. I forgot. It's gonna be a surprise. I forgot. I already got the Eagles in another league.
Mm-hmm. Backpedaling like his name was Dion. I see you. It's okay. Listen, the tradition is alive. You told us you're going to Philly. It's great. All right, pick 7 goes in pick 7. Mr. Underrated. Now, does this mean the Washington Commanders are off the board here, Omatic? He got a top 10 pick. His team's probably going to be there.
I think they are, and I think he's going back home. I mean, they got some fresh new uniforms. He already knows what to do with that defense. So I think he's going back home. It looks like the NFC East might be one of the first divisions to be filled.
That's tough. That would be a big division with vitamin. You'd have Chris Murray underrated, even though that's never going to happen. All right, who got pick 8?
Ooh.
Bruce in the building. All right, tight work. Where does Bruce go at 8 if everything lines up like we talked about? Tight work, you there?
Tight work.
Oh, Matic, we lost tight work. Oh, Matic, so where does Bruce go?
I think Bruce is draft. I can see him going to Cincy. I see him going to a surprise team with some that he could build up.
Think he gonna go to Cincy?
Yeah, Cincy.
Why?
Cincy, I there. They got a quarterback. They got the young. He likes to do things a little bit different. That's what I see.
Yeah, that would be a good pick for underrated. That would be a place that Bruce. For Bruce to go because that'd be a place Bruce could build that roster. And Bruce does well drafting. He's always been a big trade partner with people. It would be interesting to see that. All right, pick number 9 in the DML draft for Madden 23. All right, Omatic, this your favorite person in the draft? Styles here at number 9. Where's Styles go?
Boy, my favorite person, my ass. He claimed Pittsburgh, but he talked all that shit last year that he's going home, he's going to Pittsburgh, and he took the Chiefs. So until he does it, Styles is a known lie. See where it goes.
There's no way Styles goes to Pittsburgh. He needs a monster team to be successful. All right, let's see where pick 10 is. Pick 10 is Sweets 99. Tight work. Is tight work back so he can talk about
Yeah,
Sweets? Sweets, talk about Sweets. Where's he going?
man. He said he was done with the Patriots. So the best team available on the board, man. It's hard to say which roster best, but if Baltimore not there, I think he might give him a shot if you don't take him, just to have Lamar for a season. Because it seems like everybody get Baltimore run around with Lamar is in the playoffs every year. So I think Sweets might have fun this go around. Have little Jace running with him too.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all guys have got to play 23. I'm sure some of y'all have played the beta, but you can't run around with Lamar Jackson like you could in 22. Now, that doesn't mean they won't patch it like they do every single year.
Right.
And we see eventually escape artists be a thing. But escape artist is not an ability. It's an X factor now. So you have to activate it, kind of like bazooka or something like that, or double me for a wide receiver. So it's going to be different. But those are your top 10 picks. Now, what surprises did we have in the top 10? Really just expert, right? All the rest of these guys were kind of there at the end, had a good season in high stakes and played well. Omatic, do you see any other surprises here in the top 10?
Yeah, I mean, outside of expert, to be honest, I think Bruce and even Sweets jumping in a little bit kind of surprises me there. But, you know, all these people up here in the top, for the most part, no real shockers. No real shockers.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this top 10 plays out. You got arguably, you know, some of the best users here in the dynasty. You got guys like the Bus, OG Chris Murray have won multiple championships. Andy Forster just wins the high stakes. But the thing about these top 10 guys in tight work, these guys that are here on the screen here, these guys are able to adapt to every single Madden. And that's why we see them so successful here in the top 10. You know, King Vitamin's always been there, Sweets 99. Who in this group tight work is the favorite going into Madden 23?
Oh man, that's tough. Well, you know, Chris Murray just ran a cycle last year, so maybe he can keep it hot, especially if he can go to Philly. But I take back what I said earlier, man, because it seemed like all the top guys got in the top 10. so hey, I'm sorry for you bottom feeders. It seems like it's gonna be the top dogs once again.
It's really didn't shake up as much as we thought.
Yeah.
We did see some
there's
good
no
picks
slouches
last
up
year,
there.
though. We saw some good picks last year in that 11 through 20 group. So maybe one of those guys that would be in the bottom is going to jump up here and still get a good team. So let's start and see who is going to be that one guy outside the top 10. You still got tight work. You still got a lot of good guys. You got Taz, you got SJ, you still got guys, but Blackie Chan is going to be number 11. Kind of the unknown here, Chris Murray. What do we know about this guy, and can he be successful in Madden 23?
No, he started balling. He started balling out, you know, in high stakes. But besides breaking a bunch of damn rules, but he got I played with him down in the gridiron. He got a nice little gameplay. You know, he balling out. So as far as pick 11, just I feel like it depends on where he goes at. You know, that top 10 is tough. So you probably gonna get, man. If I ain't gonna say that top 10 is tough, because a lot of them, you know, people probably gonna start trying to run from competition. So that plays a factor too. So I think whatever team he gets, he definitely gonna stamp his flag in the ground for sure. He got solid gameplay.
Chris Murray already talking about people running from the competition.
Does
that already happen at pick 11 tight work?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, some people just don't want to play. Yeah, how many times I said people? But yeah, I see what Chris Murray's saying, man. Hey, I'm heard a couple of guys that was up there that balled out, still his name haven't showed up, but I can see the running shoes getting on.
All right, let's see who got pick 12. See if we got a runner or someone that's not afraid. It's ISO Beezy Omatic. We see a lot of the new guys up here in the top 15. Can ISO make noise in Madden 23, or is he a jag?
Man, he started off kind of strong and then tailed off. I think he got beat by old Squirrel, and that just kind of dashed all his hopes. But I think if he's locked in, if he's engaged, he can definitely make some noise, and his streams are comedy, so he's got that going for him.
If y'all have never watched the ISO Beezy stream, y'all have got to show up, because literally comedic gold over there on his stream, whether he's winning or losing. Matter of fact, it might be better when he's losing. His streams may be a little bit better. All right, unlucky pick number 13. Who got that for the Madden 23 draft? Centaur, the owner of those Seahawks. Tight work. Do we see Centaur make a run? We saw Centaur this past cycle have some good days and some not so good days.
No, Centaur's a jag, man. He's been a jag. He's been here. I can't sugarcoat it. He proved me wrong, man. He's a jag. Guess where the being lucky coming to play. Maybe he can get his New Orleans Saints and turn something around, but we call him Jag and Centaur.
Just a guy. That's what we call him. All right, pick number 14 for the upcoming draft. It's Mr. Drop it back, throw it deep, and pray to Jesus someone catches it. None other than SJ, Mr. Omatic. Does he go back to the Colts? Or do we see SJ take his Buffalo Bills? Or is Buffalo even there at 14?
I don't know where old Shannon goes, man. I feel like he's going to pick a team with a solid running back, something that he could do play action with. But it's going to be curious to see where he goes.
He needs a Jonathan Taylor to run that. He needs someone that can run inside zone. From 2 wide receiver set, he runs it from a 3 wide receiver set. He runs it from 2 tight ends, 1 tight end. He runs it with 4 wide receivers on the field. SJ will run inside zone. Matter of fact, SJ coached a Little League football team, and that was their whole offense. Inside zone, streak route. That's all it was. He either put up a 1 or a 2. That's what 2 plays he has. That's all he does. He needs a team that can do that. That team might be the Buffalo Bills, which is his team. It would be nice to see SJ go home at number 14 with Buffalo. All right, pick number 15 here in the DML draft. It's Mr. Pope. Mr. Pope has just tweeted about how he got screwed in the DML draft at pick 15. Tight work. Pope was not a fan of this lottery system. He was one of those guys that thought we should have done something different. But he gets a top 15 pick. Should Pope stop complaining? He's still going to be Pope. He's going to be successful no matter where he go.
Nah, Pope ain't going to never stop, man. He goes 17-0 and still complain about something, man. Stop, Pope. Hey, I don't know, but yeah, he going to complain about it. He ain't going to like it, but he going to find a team. And he going to win. You know, he'll be in the playoffs every year with whatever team he get, but he's going to complain the whole way there.
Yeah. Yeah. Pope been remodeling his house since Madden 15 with us. It still ain't finished. All right, pick number 16 here in the DML draft. Omatic. And Omatic actually sent his picture in. He didn't send a picture of the coach. I'm surprised, Omatic. All right, pick 16. If all the balls work like they supposed to, everybody picks their team, where can we see Omatic thinking about going in Madden 23? Go ahead and tell me your lie so we can go on to pick 17.
Not sure, man, but I do know I probably will be going to the AFC, getting out of the NFC. I like to change it up, so I probably will be going to the AFC.
Way to leave open 16 teams. I like it. All right, pick number 17 here in the Madden draft. It's Taz. OG Chris Murray. That's another one of the veterans here in the group. Taz, he went with the Lions last year. Detroit will probably be there at pick 17. Now, are his Bengals going to be available at 17? I know that's where Taz would love to go, but
not in this cycle. Yeah, not Bengals definitely not at 17, but you know, we got to see who gonna put on those, who gonna become track stars. Because if that AFC North get loaded up, shit, the Bengals probably can be there. You know, but I definitely see Taz going back to Detroit. Detroit would be a great play for him. You know, they got some young pieces out there, some draft picks, and he actually was successful with them last cycle. So I feel like he should go back, definitely back to Detroit.
Will be a good place for him. It'd be tough knowing you got Bus already there with the Bears. All right, pick number 18 here in the draft. His coach picking at 18. A lot of the new guys here in the top 20. Good to see that. Tight work. Are guys in the chat starting to get nervous as they don't see their name on the board yet? We start to get to the end of the line here.
Oh shoot, guys on the call, getting there. Hey, I'm the only one. Well, I'm unlucky. Yeah, they are, man. It's hey, but man, hey, 18's hey, it's still a lot of good teams, man. I think you can win with just about every team in here, but yeah, guys not gonna play with who they thought they were, and it's gonna be a lot of upset people come 21 to 32.
Hey, no doubt about that. All right, let's look at pick number 19 for the Madden 23 draft. Oh my goodness. Omatic, this guy here. Now, we expect every cycle that this guy gets one signature win and never lets anybody forget about it. He's already buried several people. He has hit R&B songs to remember you by. He's at the funeral home. He's at the cemetery. Well, Flair's a little busy now with the restaurant. Do we see Flair ever be successful in the DML, Omatic?
Man, well, I mean, when you got as much money as Flair does, do you ever have any problems? I don't know. But I do think he's going to have that one, maybe two signature wins, put somebody to sleep. Poor Sweets is still dead to him, R.I.P. See where he goes. Curious to see where he takes his talents. He's not going to get that brand, but I'm real curious to see where he goes.
So my question, Omatic, is who would you rather lose to, Flair or H-Bo?
Probably Flair, just because HBO don't know when to stop with the diarrhea of the mouth.
So you want Flair to be singing songs to you and at the funeral home?
Yeah,
every time you tap in chat, he's like, did y'all hear that?
Yeah, get them posts popping, man. Let me get some long lost relatives on Facebook I ain't seen in a minute.
I got you. All right, let's see who pick number 20 is here in the next draft. It's none other than Gabby Gab. All right, Chris Murray. Gab had a pretty decent cycle here in Madden 22, was very successful with those Jags. Can he repeat that success in Madden 22?
It's gonna be tough, man. Yeah, I don't know. That one I'm lost on, man, because it's just going to depend where because he's one of them guys who loves to sling the rock down the field. Now, if he could get a squad that have that 1-2 punch at the wide receiver position, then like a Seattle Seahawks, I can see him making the Seahawks real successful. If he could get something like that, then yeah, for sure, Gav would definitely have success in this man 23 cycle off the rip. But we just gotta see where he go.
Man, y'all sleeping on my guy Gav. Been successful since he got to the Dynasty. I expect big things out of Gav. I see him as a top 10 user. We'll see what he does. All right, that's pick 11 through 20. All right, if you haven't seen your name, unfortunately, you're in the bottom half of the group here. Let's see who got pick number 21 as we continue here on the DML draft. It's Marley, pick 21. And does anybody know how many balls paused that Marley had? I'm trying to pull up our list and see. This might not be a snub. Marley was kind of a middle of the pack user.
He had 24 balls.
He had how many?
24.
He had 24. That is tough. That is tough.
Pick 21.
He built that Saints team. Was very successful with the Saints late in the cycle. Is this a huge snub right here, Tight Work?
Tight Work has left the green room. With his 29 ball. Nah, man, Marley's a cool guy, man. I think yeah, he might be a little disappointed, but I think he'll find a team to be happy with because he hasn't really been playing with good teams here. He made them good, but I think he'll be all right, man.
Tight Work sitting over there looking like Aaron Rodgers waiting to get drafted on draft night.
I'm telling you, man.
He's still not on the board. He's still not. He's just asking one team take a chance on me. All right, let's see. Is it pick 22? Does tight work come off the board at pick 22? It's not. It's Dub. It's Dub. Tight work outside of the top 22. Omatic, Dub here at pick 22, right where he belongs at the bottom of the pack. Agreed?
Yeah, man. I mean, the last thing I want to do is see him ruin another quarterback. Like, oh, hurt. It hurt my soul, you know. So hopefully he goes somewhere with a bottom tier quarterback. Maybe he go gets Baker Mayfield, man. I don't know, but take your talent somewhere, bro.
Hey, the Panthers would be available because we have not seen the Panthers user come up on this list either. If you in the chat right now, I need you to let me know where you think tight work is going to fall. That's all I want to know. Somebody let me know what number tight work is going to get. We got 23 through 32. Everybody in chat, let's go. If you guess it right, I got a $10 cash app for you. Let's find out who thinks tight work is going 25, 26. Tight work sitting over, he pissed off. He got smoke coming out his ears. He's so mad. He yelling at his wife. He is not happy at all. I need to know where you guys think he's going. The homie Tone Dog said 27 tight work. Tight work. Would you be upset if 27 was the number?
I had 29 balls, man. 29 of them.
You can't tell, but Nasty Noob sitting in the stream room. He laughing right now. All right, let's see. Was it pick 23? Does tight work come off the board? He does not. Champ time in the building. See, now this has just become excitement for me to see that tight work is still sitting there in the green room waiting for someone to reach down into this big, huge ball and pick out his lottery ball and put him up on the list, but it's not at pick 23. Chris Murray. Does it matter where tight work goes, or we still gonna get tight work? No.
Listen, I better hope that boy name come off the board soon, because y'all don't want an angry tight. That's all I'm going to say, man. You know, it really don't matter. He just has the championship DNA. It don't matter where he go. Of course, he would love to definitely play with those speedster Miami Dolphins, but, I mean, I better hope 24 tight work name pop up.
All right, let's see. Is it pick 24? Oh, Lord, this is getting fun. The big homie comes off the board at pick 24. Listen, we're not even going to waste time on the big homie. And he's the guy. We love the big homie when he's on shows. We just want to see where tight work goes. Is it pick 25, Nasty Noob? It's not. It's homie C-Rob.
Shit.
The homie tight work is still on the board. C-Rob comes off now. Omatic, you know C-Rob. He wants those Panthers. Are the Panthers a team that people want now that Baker Mayfield is there?
Hell no.
Why not? Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback in the Madden game. They have Christian McCaffrey. They have good wide receivers. They have a very good defense.
He is, but I'm curious to see what they do with guys like McCaffrey, guys like Saquon, who are just so injury prone. You know, they cannot be upper echelon backs anymore. But, you know, yeah, Carolina has some nice uniforms, some good players, but I just don't like Baker, man.
All right, the tight work lottery continues. Is it pick number 26 for the homie tight work? Yikes, it is not. It is Dynasty here at pick 26. All right. Now, we have one person in chat, Mr. Tone Dog himself, said tight work. This next pick is your pick. You are pick number 27. Sweets came back and said pick 26. He was obviously wrong. So is Tone Dog right? Does tight work go to pick 27? Tight work. Talk about it. Not 27. Mic check. Tight work, okay? Someone check on tight work.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm for topping it over here, man. I know it's before a lot of these young guys. I wish it would rain.
27 off the board. Tight work still sitting there waiting for his name to be called. Chris Murray, what number is tight work going?
At this rate, I'm thinking 32, man. I'm being honest, man. At this rate, it's
All right,
like
Bruce said you got pick 28. All right, let's see. Is it pick 28, Nasty Noob? Do we see tight work? Tight work off the board, Bruce.
hey.
Bruce. Hey, Bruce, DM me your Cash App. I got $10 for you. Good pick by the homie Bruce. All right, tight work. Pick 28. So you taking what team at pick 28, tight work?
Not the Dolphins.
It's not the Dolphins. It's definitely not the Dolphins. It's definitely not the
First
Dolphins.
time
Now,
my DML tenure, I will not have them fans. So
that's tough. Tywork, do you think we should be able to trade draft positions?
with the 28th pick, heck yeah. hey, I'm giving everything I can to get up now to get my boys, but hey, it's a sad day in the tight work household, but we happy that we're out of 22 and on our way to 23.
You know whose name has not been mentioned has been HBO. Karma does exist, Omatic.
good.
All right. With the 29th pick, it's none other than Mr. HBO, the self-proclaimed GOAT, Mr. Radio, Elbow, all those things we've called him in the past here at pick 29. And that's his 5 seconds of fame. All right, pick number 30 here in the DML draft. Let's just get to these last guys here. It's okay. Skill trade going here at pick 30, right back down where he belongs, down on the bottom. Going to be interesting to kind of see what these guys at the bottom, where they pick at. All right, pick number 31. Let's just get to these last two real quick as we go back and kind of look here at the top 10 after these last two picks. As the homie Nasty Noob getting the graphic up right now for pick 31 and 32. Who is left? I'm trying to think who we have not mentioned.
Nope.
Well, Noop, we not worried about Noop because he getting the Falcons. So who got picked? And it's okay. It's okay if we don't see it because if it's not Noop, there's only two other people. It's Noop.
JB.
It's JB and Noop. So we know JB got the last pick in the draft. So Noop, if you could just put graphic 1 through 10 back up, let's look at these top 10 guys real quick. As we gonna look and see the top guys here in the draft. As JB will pick either 31 or 32, and then Noop is there at the other one. All right, let's finish off here. Tight work. Who in these top 10 guys has to make the perfect pick?
I think all you guys are ballers, so I don't think you have to make a perfect pick. Just pick what fits your style. But I'm gonna go with you, man. Because last cycle you took off, you had stuff going on. You weren't your typical self. So I'm gonna pick you.
We're gonna try and get back in the booth more. Oh, there's the last two. JB with pick 31, Nasty Noop with pick 32. As the Falcons will be the last pick in the draft. Please, let me start this campaign now. Please do not be that guy that picks the Falcons in the first 31 picks. Please let Noop die there on that hill for us, please. All right. OG Chris Murray, who in that top 10 cannot afford to make a mistake?
I'm gonna have to go with it's tough, man. I'm gonna go with Vitamin because I feel like Vitamin is gonna be the one that's gonna set the tone of the draft. And by far, I understand you're a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. I understand that. But if you want to hang a banner, I'm telling you, the Browns is the team to go with. They fucking dangerous, man. All right, they dangerous. They dangerous, man. It's nothing that team does not lack. And I said that last year about the Packers. And I'm saying it once again about the Browns. I'm telling you. That's the team. That's the team. Whoever get the Browns, that is the team to beat for the first 2 seasons. And I'm stamping that. Unless God decides to bless one of the bottom feeders of the draft with the Browns. But other than that, if anybody in that top 10 get the Browns, it's the team to beat.
That's tough. Omatic, who in this top 10 cannot afford to make a mistake on draft night?
Man, for me personally, I think it's going to be old Steelos, man. If he goes to the North with them Steelers against the Ratbirds, the Brownies, and the Bengals, I mean, that's going to be tough sailing. They got a lot of young talent, but I'm curious to see what will happen if he really does go to the Berg.
Will be interesting to say the least. All right, last thing I want to know is, do we like the lottery system or do we scrap it for Madden 23?
I'll be the first one to take a shot at this one. I feel like who posted that in the chat the other day? I think it was Doug. But I feel like the playoff teams, they should be locked in. Because they had to, of course, scrape and claw and get to where they had to be. And I feel like the guys that just fell short should deal with the lottery system. But it literally looked like what the playoff schedule was. Except for a couple guys. But I think it should still be implemented, but just allow a set point to where those dudes that earned their spot could at least have this spot locked in, like the Super Bowl 2 teams or whatever. But the lottery, I definitely think that it adds some excitement and builds that adrenaline up heading into a new cycle.
I like it. I mean, you and Force did get those top 2 spots, for Super Bowl victor and runner up. But, it's kind of luck of the draw from there. I see both sides of it. That's lock in the playoff teams and that's let the bottom half. But we got to remember, points should matter. Playing your game should matter. Violations should matter. And, this way where everybody kind of fell, I mean, you might not have got where you wanted. My heart hurts for tight. But, we got to make sure to hold everybody accountable and participate in the league, not just playing, but what are you doing content-wise? What do you participate? The league only goes as far as we take it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, this the final list right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. This the final list.
Yeah.
Wait,
I thought it was.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought this was just I thought this was just revealing where you at. Then them penalty. Oh, okay. But dang, yeah. That's crazy.
This is the draft order.
Now it's
draft Madden 23. This is it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see. Why a lot of dudes about to be hurt now. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mute my mic.
All right, tight work. Do we
I'm
scrap
cool
the
with
lottery or not?
I'm cool with it. I think it just need to be tweaked. I think it should be like the NBA. If you make the playoff team, you know what I'm saying, those playoff teams, they go to the lottery and everybody else fall what they may. You know what I'm saying? Opposite of what Murray said, I guess. But I'm cool with it, even though, my 29 balls didn't do nothing for me. I think they was weak. But we got to, you know what I'm saying, get them in a gym or something. But, yeah, I'm cool with it, man. We'll make it work.
It's tough, tight work. All right. Last thing. What needs to come back for Madden 23 for the DML to continue to be successful? What did we lose in 21-22 that we need to bring back?
I thought at the end we just got stale a little bit. I keep track of the points and all that. The last 2 seasons, even the shows tailed off, and we weren't even advancing crazy fast or doing anything like that. I just think everybody's got to get involved in some way, shape, or form. That'd be my advice to everybody. Get involved, whether it's with a show, you're on a committee, you're doing graphics, even, HBO. I mean, we have our differences, but he was trying there at the end to get some stuff going. So it takes all 32 users doing something. I think that's what it takes.
I agree. Tight work. What do we need to bring back in Madden 23 for the DML?
Personality and thicker skin. Everybody can't be getting hurt off of a word here and there like we have been lately. When I first jumped in, guys said some things that, made a lot of guys quit right now. And we just bounced back and played our games and laughed it off and went back at it. Just a little bit more personality and thicker skin. And piggyback off Randy there. Randy shows back. The shows always helped out.
The busted expert play your games. That's what needs to change. That's funny. Listen, my suggestion is we stop advancing so quick. We can't do content in this league if we advance every 24 hours. We just can't. It's impossible to get guys together for shows. That's my thing. I would love to see shows come back. Numbers don't lie. The Hurt Locker, over under, all of that stuff. The franchise. I love to see shows come back. That's the thing that made DML exciting. Just playing games and talking in chat, that's not exciting to me. But we'll see. Hopefully we can come with a common ground. We'll see if the lottery system comes back. We know the homie Nasty Noob always got something up his sleeve, always changing something up. We'll see what he's got cooked up for Madden 23. And then DML guys, just make sure you are we tune in to the no chat, because we have not set a date for the draft, but be prepared. Start doing that research. Poor tight work, not much research needed. There's gonna be 4 teams left when you pick. So just be prepared, guys, in the DML. Also, if you have an idea, please reach out to the homie Nasty Noob, the Bus, Tight Work, Sweets, myself, anybody that's on the media team, and let us know what we can do to make the DML exciting. If you want to jump on a show, you think you have that capability, let us know. Appreciate Randy, Mr. Omatic himself, the OG Chris Murray and Tight Work jumping on the show. Y'all got anything for the DML before we get out of here?
I'm hurt. Nah, man. Hey, let's get it. It's almost time, fellas. Let's bring this thing back.
Yeah, let's have a good season, man. Everybody participate, talk your shit, play your games, and let's have a good season.
All right, guys. On behalf of the DML Network, it's your boy Expert, and we out.